What's up guys, my name is Danny Gevirtz and today we are talking about why I switched from Nikon over to Canon. So let's get into it. Alright, so for the first year and a half, I used this camera right here. This is a Nikon D750, and this camera right here got me to a place where I could turn filmmaking and photography into a full-time gig. All the footage you see here is footage that I took using this camera. I bought it for about $1,500 refurbished. It lasted me, it was a beast, it held up in weather, it took amazing photos, it did everything that I could have asked for it. But as not only a photographer but also a filmmaker, there's two main reasons I had to switch over from Nikon to Canon. The first reason is being autofocus. For the most part, when you're filming with a DSLR, you just want to put your lens in manual focus and just keep an equal distance the entire time you're filming between you and the subject, so you keep the same depth of field the entire time without your subject moving in and out and losing focus. But with Canon's dual pixel autofocus, it doesn't even come close to any other DSLR makers in terms of autofocus, and it's actually usable in video. The camera I'm using right now, the Canon 1DX Mark II, has facial tracking, so I can move all over the place, in, out, change my depth of field, move around, and this little box follows my face the entire time. See that? Look, my face is in focus the entire time. If I was using my Nikon to record this and I was moving in and out, the focus would be so jittery and not working. So with Canon products, I'm a lot more confident using the autofocus. The second and probably the biggest reason why I switched from Nikon to Canon is because Nikon does not make cinema cameras. Canon has their cinema line of the C100, the C200, the C300. So as a filmmaker, 90% of my income is through video. And so my ultimate goal now is to buy a cinema camera and to eventually purchase one of Canon's cinema line cameras. And there's many reasons why I would want to purchase those cinema cameras, and there's so many reasons why they're so much better for shooting video than a DSLR would be, which I'm not going to get into right now, but it's something that you need to keep in mind as a filmmaker. As you're getting started and working your way up, you know that you're not gonna continuously be using a DSLR to film your videos for the rest of your life. I knew if I continued buying Nikon products and Nikon lenses, I'd be wasting so much money on Nikon lenses that I would never ever be able to use on a cinema camera because Nikons don't use cinema cameras. So I decided to just switch everything over to Canon, start purchasing Canon lenses, so when I do buy that cinema lens, I can pop on my Canon lenses and everything's all gravy. So my advice to someone who is just starting out and knows that they're interested in both photo and video, you might want to consider Canon, because as you continue to grow, Canon has a higher ceiling for filmmakers than Nikon would. If you're someone who just wants to stick to photography, Nikon is an amazing choice. They make amazing products. So that concludes why I switched from Nikon to Canon. It's not because Nikon sucks or is lame, it's because Canon just has more opportunity as a filmmaker than Nikon does. I hope that was helpful for you. I'll talk to you again soon. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I was traveling and I had a lot of work to do and things got caught up. But I'm getting back on schedule. If you have any suggestions for future videos, comment them below. Comment what you think of this video, like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. I'm here for you again. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.